Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis updated commodities, work our way through the dollar, yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as we go through it. And if you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com, where I dive deeper into all these sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing those opportunities with everyone in the community. We do have a special going on. Special is the coupon code. You can get savings on both the monthly and yearly memberships. Check out the description link below for those savings and prices. And I'll be releasing a midweek update later today for the members there in the community. All right, let's dive in, see what's going on today. Starting with the DXY, again, higher is longer term higher. We've got a short term little pullback after hitting this resistance area here. We pulled on back pretty tight. It's not, not a big pullback and falling wedge flag pattern. It's going to end up, in my opinion, trying to work its way on up. Yields are driving higher. They look like they are moving. So the 2-year yield's up about 1%. Got my nice little megaphone pattern going on there. And we're in the middle of it. And I want to see if we can break out of this to the upside. It's got this falling wedge pattern going on, which is a bullish formation to break higher. 10 years up 0.66%, broken through the short-term resistance trend line there in the very short term. Longer term, I do think we're trying to break out of the big pattern. Nothing has changed there to the upside. And then the 30 years up 0.32%. That's also broken the short-term pattern to the upside. And I still think that's going to keep working its way on up and eventually going to try to break this resistance area up there. So that's what we're going to try to break with time. Bond prices, I don't know how this is possible, but I've got bond prices up 0.45% on the 20-year, although the 10-year and the 30-year are up. So I'm not sure how that works. But that's up on the 20-year. The 2 and the 10, still getting yield curve inversion. I don't see today though. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't have it, but still looks good to go higher and invert the curve again. UYX TNX ratio is down just a tad today. And we're not getting a huge tailwind with gold, either from the Dixie or from this ratio, because usually you want this to go up to get a big tailwind. So we're not getting a huge tailwind. Gold's up $16 an ounce. It's hanging out there. It's looking pretty good. Broken through some resistance. Still looks good to try to work its way on up. Silver's up 1.58%. That's looking pretty strong today. I like how it closed towards its highs. If you zoom in, you can see it closed real close to the highs up there. That's a good thing. We'll see if this momentum can carry into tomorrow's trading session. We've got platinum slightly higher, still underneath some resistance, still working its way through. Bigger picture view. I probably don't want to worry about this line here. But just looks like a little flag pattern that we've got that could work its way on up when looking at it from these perspectives. Not a lot of selling pressure here, small little red candlesticks. So I'm in the camp that this could still go higher. Palladium's up 2.34%. That's starting to break through. Well, it is breaking through that resistance that I drew in there, that little falling wedge, and it closed pretty strong. Looks good. Looks good to work its way on up. XAU to gold ratio has broken the downtrend line. It was up today, up about 0.9%. We're coming from no man's land, cheap zone down here. So, when I see a chart like this, guys, I don't worry about the short-term market movements. The little wiggles in the short term. I look at this and say, holy crap, gold and silver mining companies are this cheap against gold. And this is a great entry point, just period. And this, I think, will work its way over time to the upside. So GDX is up 0.93%. That's looking good. We've got GDXJ up 0.4 and SILJ up 0.04. Now, long-term view, this looks really good. Launching pad, we launched out. volume coming in, and we're consolidating here. Whatever consolidation it has, it doesn't matter. It looks good long term, and this is definitely a spot I would be looking. I'm already in it. I mean, let's get serious. I'm already in it. I bought some, I think in this box somewhere around there where I got in. And I'm just sitting, just sitting. Crude oil's up 1.33% today. We're in this flag pattern, which is a bullish formation, potentially break higher with time. When and if we break out of this, we then need to look at the bigger picture view of this trend line that we've got going on there, that resistance trend line, and trying to break through that. If we can break through all that, we could see ourselves in an uptrend for oil. And it could be a big uptrend because I think that this is wave one and this is wave two, and that this is going to start wave three, which is going to be a big boy move. TTF gas up a little bit today. We're still in that channel, but we're at the low end on support, and we're getting support. We're up 0.35%. Natural gas in America rocketing higher 4%. This is broken out, guys. This looks fantastic. There's your trend line. This was your squeeze before the breakout. We are running higher in that gas. It looks fantastic. Boy, XOP, yeah, you know me, up 2.12% today. Pretty strong move today. Looking good. Still above support, but below resistance. Like to break through that resistance here at some point. OIH also up 1.6%, looking decent. Looking decent. Now we've got, some resistance up here. We'll get through it. Just take some time. Patience, guys, patience. Newcastle coal futures down 1.33%. Still chopping around underneath this resistance zone. There's resistance all through here. I mean, we're in it. We're in the thick of it. But we've got a higher low, so it's going to try to come up in here. Even if we loop back around, it's all good. Looking good. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust down 1.44. We are in that support area, and we're chopping sideways. We've got uranium futures price, which is delayed a day. That was up. There it is right there if you can see it. But that looks fine. Still above the support pullback structure. URA down 3%. A little bit of selling pressure. It's still consolidating. URNM down a little bit, still consolidating. I don't know what this is going to eventually look like. Maybe a flag pattern or whatever. URNJ down a little bit, still consolidating and filled that gap that we had. Nickel still chopping sideways. No updates on nickel yet, and eventually this is just going to, I think, rip. It'll just go. Copper is down 0.74% today. It's a little bloody nose, and I do think this will work its way on up as it's a continuation pattern. COPX, the equities, still above support, filling in that gap perhaps. You do a breakout retest, and then I think we'll work our way on up. And then we'll be at new all-time highs here any second on our closing prices. Then this will be, it'll be a launching pad for us to continue higher over time. Long-term uptrend. Lithium down 1% today, but still in an uptrend. I don't see any reversal candlesticks. Still looks good to continue higher. REMX down 1.37, and we are above that falling wedge. And we could fill this gap and do a return move down here. That is possible, but it looks good. Everything looks okay, and the gap there, 65 something, come back and hit it like that. Very possible. Iron ore's up 0.73. We're at support, getting that support today, looking good, holding steady. Aluminum is down slightly, but again, we're above all this resistance. So up and away is what I'm going to say. That's the path of least resistance. Even if we get a little bit of a consolidation here, it doesn't matter. Still going up. Baltic Dry Index, still in consolidation, but still looks good to go higher. With a break here soon, probably. Emerging markets up 0.11, still at that resistance level. We'll break through it, give it time. I think we've got a nice good setup here to try to break at some point. We're just underneath resistance. Moves up 1.5%. That's flying higher. This was your bottom reversal candlestick of the bullish engulfing. And then this is going to scribe out a right-hand shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder, and then the break. KRE up 0.2%. We're at that resistance level. We'll see if we can punch through or not. XHB, which is the home builders, up 0.37. That looks okay. Chopping around. Russell's up 0.11. That looks like a little bit of a broken downtrend. We'll see if we can get some upside momentum generated. The S&P 500 is up 0.21%, almost at all-time highs, still hanging around there. So it looks good at the current time of this moonshot of a move. The NASDAQ down slightly, but still looking okay and still above support. Nothing to really report on here, just chopping around. Dow Jones Transportation Index up 0.7. That's looking good. Looking good. It's working its way on up. This is a measuring stick of kind of how the economy's doing. And we're moving up in it, so it looks okay. XLI sideways, still chopping sideways, consolidating. Looking good, looking good. We just need to get a break out of here. Bitcoin's down 2.5% at resistance. Now this is going to get interesting. So we struggled here. See how we struggled to come on up? And then we've got this bearish engulfing. There is a possibility that this thing does make a move lower. Think of this as like a flag pattern where we could break lower, and that's something to look out for here. This is not looking that great at this exact moment. Ethereum also down. Now look at what I drew here. So up, up, up. So there we go up, and then we could potentially get a follow-through down move if we don't break through this resistance zone here. If that holds, we could see a sell-off to the downside here. So there's Bitcoin doing it, and there's Ethereum doing it. And we're underneath a lot of, we're underneath resistance. MicroStrategy's down 3%. Maybe this thing is ready to go. And this does look like a Batman pattern. We'll leave that there. The VIX is down a little bit, so volatility is held and stable. Nothing going too crazy at the moment. So that's what I've got for today, guys. Give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website if you'd like. Specials coupon code. I've got a midweek update being released later today. You guys can see that. It'll be uploaded to the website whenever that gets through. All right, guys. That's all I've got. So we'll catch you next time. See ya.